Hello everybody, welcome on back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. I'm Sean, and every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time you can watch a fresh game of baseball on the channel. Subscribe and ring the bell for more. Today we are playing game 3 of a series of 4-game set against the Minnesota Twins. Be prepared to not be able to see the ball for about 6 innings because the batter's eye looks awful. Luis Castillo was on the mound 13-0 with a 1.45 ERA, taking on Pablo Lopez 8-4 with a 2.45 ERA. Could have a pitcher's duel today. Let's find out and jump into today's game. Bam! We secured a series tie in yesterday's game, which is nice. We're still working with that GOAT hitting. I believe it was 9. What? 9? I got distracted because it said PC Game Pass, and I forgot where I was going with that sentence. I believe this is like game number 9 of that. Let's do this. Let's flip Rayleigh into a DH. And save ourselves too much change in the lineup. Dylan Moore can head to third, even though we're not batting well with him. Actually, we'll flip him, and I guess we're not batting well with Crawford either. But let's put Crawford up in the 2 spot. What do we have? Canzone? Left field. Let's go one more game. Ugh, that's not gonna end well for us. That's not gonna. We're gonna have 2 people that need to be subbed out, and we only. Oh boy, I should have done one more change. New baseball, like I said, every day 6 p.m. Pacific time. Subscribe, ring the bell. Best time to do it is right now as we get set here for game 3 or game number 78. We do have a starting pitcher duel. Like I predicted, it's Pablo Lopez taking on Luis Castillo. Castillo looking for 14th straight win on the mound. Raleigh's hitting .409 over the last 6. Robles is hitting .352 over the last 12. Lopez has been on the dominant on the mound as of late. Wallner's hitting .375 over the last 12 games. Rayleigh has the league lead in home runs and OPS. Both of those, 27, and then there's a 1.027. Brian Wu with the big game on the mound, and Julio Rodriguez shined in a win versus the Twins. Oh my goodness. Bullpens over the last 5 games, 12 innings pitched to a .75 ERA, 8 Ks. The last 11 games for the Twins bullpen, 41.1 with a 1.74 ERA, and we're looking to continue our dominance over the Twins. Around the league, the Braves win in extras against the Mets. The Cardinals take out the Cubs in extras. Adolis Garcia breaks a 1-for-23 slump with a 2-hit performance versus the Orioles. Lane Thomas, 5 RBI in a win versus the Blue Jays. Complete game shutout. I forgot about that. Francisco Lindor, he was 0-for-16 until a 3-hit performance versus the Braves. Nolan Gorman breaks out of a 2-for-29 versus the Cubs. Kobe Mayo snaps an 0-for-17. So some guys on some cold streaks there with multi-hit performances. Kobe Mayo, 2 hits against the Padres. Ryan Berger. Number 9 for Washington. Number 9 prospect. 2 innings, 3 runs, 3 Ks in MLB debut versus Padres. That's a tough matchup for your debut. Tigers increase AL Central lead to 3.5 over the Brewers, and the Reds move within 2.5 games of the Brewers in the Central. Did I say Brewers here as well? AL Central over the Royals. I might have read Brewers. We're bad at reading sometimes. There's a very quick look at your farm report as we get set for what is officially game number 70.
And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Am I bad?
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more.
I thought I was thinking about the halfway point, not game number 80. Never mind. I was like, why did I care about that? Game number 80. Well, it's game number 81. After Friday, we will be halfway done. All right. 4-seam at 97, a sweeper at 87, a circle change at 90, a 12-6 curve at 84, and a sinker at 97. And there's the 4-seam right down the middle, and right off the bat, you get to see how awful it is to pick up the ball. And that'll be there. We won't have to deal with it tomorrow because it is a 12:40. First pitch, way too late. Way too late.
motivated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
That's inside.
See if he continues to climb the ladder.
We just have to fight a little bit.
On the ground to third.
I'll take a piece of contact there. Thought I was a little bit lower in the zone, but whatever.
Let's take a look at our lineup.
Let's take a look at that lineup. We're going to have an interesting outfield tomorrow. I guess we could use Dylan Moore. He's kind of an all-around guy. I don't know that I want to put a very slow Tom Canzone in center, though. We'll figure it out. That's it. You know what? That's a problem for tomorrow. 24 hours from now, that'll be an issue. But not right. Not at the moment.
Check swing, and he went.
But I could have made tomorrow's decision a little bit easier if I'd switched up a piece of it today. I think it's going to be a very poor choice. Well, maybe we can...
Swing and a drive, deep
oh,
right
let's
field.
go. Let's go, Crawford. Let's go, Crawford. Let's go, Crawford. 1-0. 1-0 Mariners. Let's go.
His 12th of the season. It's 1-0. 2 pitches.
I kind of forgot how much I like JP in the 2 spot. I should probably move him up there more consistently.
For him in a big way.
Solano was kind of just in that spot, but that's where the game put him. And we were doing so well with him early in the season. But I think Crawford typically for us is in that top half of the lineup.
And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez.
That is a great take. Even if it's a strike, maybe not super thrilled with the location or the call there, but we get into so much trouble with those swings immediately after home runs.
Swung on, belted.
That might be another one. Go, baby, go.
That one is back.
Let's go.
And that's a home run.
I thought that was going to be a check swing. Let's go. Back to back jacks. Hell yeah.
It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Okay. And hey, we saw the first pitch to Julio. It was called a ball. It was right on the bottom of the zone. Maybe a little irritating on the call there location-wise, but a good take regardless.
Oh. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Oh, we should have crushed that.
One down, base is empty. And that one is in the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2. Goes down swinging for the
way too late.
strikeout.
What are we doing?
Up the ladder for strike 3.
Too late.
2 outs.
That was an effective pitch. The 12-6, way in the dirt, or the... I forget exactly what pitch it was.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out
Too
towards
far
left
under
center.
it. That's not well at all.
Makes the catch.
That's okay. It's 2 home runs, 2 solo shots.
This inning, the long ball was working.
It's a positive for us today, but it has been a problem in the past. But I like that we get, hey, JP Crawford, Julio Rodriguez, and now we get Luis Castillo, who we have, at times we've struggled location-wise with, but let's see what we can do today.
And he gives his team an opportunity to win.
And now for the Twins, Jose Azocar.
The left fielder,
well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some.
I mean, it wasn't really that nice of an
inning.
inning.
Look for the starter to go out there, have a
Oh boy, like right off the bat, it's a four-seam that's just in an awful spot.
And he grounds one to the right side.
Nice play by Shenton.
Takes it to the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now the lineup for the Twins is constructed by Rocco.
What, can Rayleigh play anything
One guy
else?
swinging a hot bat recently, Jose Miranda.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Willie Castro,
my
down,
goodness.
takes a strike.
I cannot believe Okay, those were both horrible pitches. Those were definitely on me. The reason I say that we miss locations a lot with Castillo, it feels like we're throwing the ball well. Feels like we have a good rhythm going. We're able to, you know, the percentages look good. The timing's pretty solid. The angle is whatever. Like,
he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs.
That was not the problem in that situation. Nicely done. Okay. So we get away with some really bad pitches there. It probably, realistically, should probably be a 2-1 game, but they took some pitches that probably could have been, maybe should have been demolished.
Back at target field. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
All right.
Arozarena, a former rookie.
So you can dial in here.
Lineup. And he was born in Cuba.
Man, just not anticipating that sweeper, that pitch in that location. That's
you don't get many like that in
man.
That location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And he gets that
wow, flip the swings. That is abysmal.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Knocks that one away.
97.
And we'll do it again.
Seems to be the miles per hour that I really struggle with, just in general.
And
that's inside.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
There we go. There's a couple good holds there.
Foul ball,
foul it off. That will
wasn't
work.
An easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got me with a sweeper outside. That's a really good pitch. It's super effective against me. Sweeper or slider, just like that. Too early, but we battled back there, so I'll take the strikeout.
The batter down. Austin Shenton.
Way too early.
And strike two.
Too early again.
One out, base is empty.
Take the time out here.
For time before the
I'm surprised we were that early on that pitch. Okay. Got a piece of it, obviously a pretty bad swing there. Second God. Really struggling with the fastball up high. 95.
And that is out of play.
Damn. That's outside.
1-1.
Foul ball there.
God, crush it.
2 down, nobody on. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
I am getting real.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts.
Just
that's
awful. It's an extra game in this stadium with that stupid fucking batter's eye. It's miserable, and we strike out 3 times.
Bottom half of inning number 2.
Like, to the point where you're kind of just wondering, like, how did we get home runs?
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that misses. And that is ball 1. Swing
there we go.
He was late. So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97.
There we go. Swung under both of those. Wanted that last pitch a little more inside. You could see me trying to put it off the plate a little bit. Sinker wasn't great. Slider was kind of... If I could slide that sinker and slider, just push them both a little bit to the left. You're looking at like a real good looking... Ooh, that's gone. Yeah, second deck. That was
to the second deck it goes.
It's okay.
And they're
It's
on
all
the
right.
board. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout, just like that. They're still behind.
I mean, it's
but
fine.
this
I
is a
don't know
start.
why. Why would I be concerned with a shutout in the bottom of the second inning?
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but
I'm going to guess that that is about the same location that we gave up that. Yep. It's almost exactly the same. That is where we gave up that walk-off home run to the Cubs.
Batter now, Jose Miranda.
Fucking fuck.
Yeah,
Castillo.
foul ball. One out,
God.
base is empty and a run in here in game 3 of this 4-game series. And that drops in for a strike. 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And
Why was that not Shenton's ball?
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches over.
Nicely done, Raleigh.
Oh, that's what he's looking
Hell
for.
yeah.
The fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Ooh, boy, that was not in a locate. That was a good-looking pitch, too.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty.
There
Right
we go.
through there, got him. Out number 3. Carlos Correa with the key hit this inning. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Dylan Moore.
The third baseman, Dylan.
Okay, so we're up 2-1 here. We had 13 pitches against Lopez in the first, 28 or 15, excuse me, in the second.
Lopez
So average of
back to
14.
work. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
We only threw 5 in the first, which I was surprised by. But we missed it. We missed some spots, and we got punished for it.
On the
boy.
ground right side. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Is it the first run the Twins have scored all
The right
series?
fielder, number 10.
Is it 4-0, 8-0?
Robles.
Back to the top of the Seattle order.
Jeez.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Grounded out his first time. Check swing, and
Bring
he
it
went.
back.
Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
High fly ball out to center field. Bader should have
We're
it.
at least a little... Oh,
He's
no,
got
Byron
it.
Buxton.
There's 2
Interesting.
away. 2 down, base
The
is
batter,
empty.
number 3.
And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Crawford.
And
Okay,
first
Sean, we are
offering is
just in
fouled
auto
off.
swing mode.
With 2 out and
Cannot
nobody
be doing
on,
this.
You want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strike.
Oh, that's so irritating.
So they go quietly
That is
there.
so
We head down to the home
fucking
half of
irritating.
inning number 3. It's the Mariners 2 and the Twins 1.
How did we score anything? How do we have any fucking hits?
Set for the bottom of the
Leading up
3rd.
for
And
the
now
Twins,
Harrison
The
Bader.
center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Oh my god.
Up and in.
Oh, come
and that's
on.
ball 1. Castillo, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Castillo ready to fire now. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Okay,
And they got
nicely
the
done.
out. Good recovery.
You get
Wasn't
the out.
easy
Don't
following
need
the
to be so
misplay.
dramatic.
The second baseman,
Video game.
Edward.
Edouard
Julian.
Julian, the next to hit. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball.
Wow.
Just couldn't keep it from bending
That
foul.
fastball
Locked in
didn't.
on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
One down, base is empty. And
Here we
down
go.
on
Hey,
strikes.
that's a good bounce back.
His third of the game.
The left fielder, number 30.
Now the left fielder, Jose Azocar. 0 for 1 so far. Swinging a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
There's a good effort at the spin.
The inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
Now
Just kept
back,
it simple.
the
Played
designated
Pepper
hitter,
with the middle of the
Willie.
infield and took it back where it came.
Runner on the go. Tap foul at the plate.
That one I kind of saw. Probably was still going to get the jump on me.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Castillo will look to first, and he's back in there.
There
Swings
we
through
go.
it, and that's a strikeout.
Nicely done.
So
Okay,
one
so
hit
we're
is
up
all they
2-1.
get. On to
Honestly,
inning number 4. It's
we
the
are
Mariners
what was that? I think it was
2 and the
4.2 or something like that. We are only a few feet away from a tie game.
As we go to
Leading
the
off
top
with
of the
the
4th,
Mariners,
and
the
now the
center
center fielder.
Series 6 for 10,
Julio
3 home
Rodriguez.
runs.
Just
That
missed.
is a great take.
And
That's a
swing
terrible
and a miss.
swing.
Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the
Darn,
board.
very early on a
Take it
sweeper.
in,
I was setting up. I was getting ready for that. I wanted that.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. His first
Wasn't
at-bat
committed
was a
enough.
strikeout. That one's in there, 0-1.
That's a good pitch there. 0-1. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. That's a strike. Now 1-2. And now he'll ask for time and
Lock
step
the
out of the
fuck in.
box.
Lock the fuck in.
Now
There we
one
go.
missed. Base is
So
empty,
he's gone
one away.
inside,
Top
up,
half of
inside,
inning number
up.
4.
There we go. Got something. Ooh.
That
That's
misses.
outside. Okay, hey, way
And
to
a
battle
full
back.
count now.
Way to use that timeout. Let's go. Ooh, I think that was probably on the corner. Definitely is.
The
And
3-2
we work
is
a walk.
outside,
Nicely
and it's
done,
0-4.
Rayleigh.
It wasn't
There we
easy, but he
go.
earned that walk after a long at bat.
You know,
Now
I think
batting,
he's
the
okay with that
designated hitter,
outcome.
Riley.
It wasn't an intentional walk,
Riley.
but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Fought off
That was
foul.
very poor swing on my part.
Man at first, one away. Next off.
Okay, that pitch actually surprised me. Take a time out here. I was looking for the fastball to go up and out of the zone, and so I was very passive on that. Did not anticipate the sweeper. That's a good. There it is. And that's a really good sequence. Just confused me. Didn't know where it was going.
Fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Oh, that's it.
Left field.
Unfortunately, he'll be able to get
this
to
one
it.
up, and he makes the catch.
Even
And
though
that
it's
is that.
the
Mariners lead
Rayleigh
one, but they
or
still lead
the
it 2-1.
the Raleigh and the Rosarena bat are good. At bat are good because we were able to drive that pitch count up. Pitch cam.
Back here at
Pitch
the
count
ballpark,
up.
check out the
It's still a little disappointing the way that we are not hitting the ball. We have 2 hits. They are solo home runs. And other than that, it is nothing. We worked a walk that we weren't able to do anything with, and that's been the only
And that
literal
misses.
base runner.
And the count even 1-1. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Love how he
Yeah,
let
I
that ball
don't
drop
think
and
that.
trusted his
Yeah, it did not
hands.
drop
Nice
the way
job
that I
of
wanted
putting
it
away.
to.
Wallner in the box
Oh,
now.
good
Takes
God.
strike one. Just missed. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch misses.
Oh
Ball 2.
my God.
Line drive. Crawford tosses across the first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes Carlos Correa. He's already homered here in this one. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
This one chopped to first. And that one handled. And Correa retired.
Man, that flip feels like it almost cost a base hit there. It's a good read by Shenton. We get a good jump on it. I just don't like the lackadaisical throw.
So up next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda.
All right, fuel up here.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Need that call. Here we go. Let's work out of it.
Ground ball to the right side.
Why is
And
that
it
not
goes
Shenton? Why is
just
that not
foul.
giving me Shenton? I know it's a foul ball. I know it doesn't matter.
That's off the mark. 1-2 to count. Lewis at third with 2 away. And there's the ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Okay.
And that's down and away.
That's
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
wasn't. We just missed like 3
2
pitches.
outs. And ball 4. 2
Damn. We've seen a call go against us in that spot.
To help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
In
Okay,
the air,
that's fine.
center field.
That's fine.
Rodriguez. And that
Number
ends
3.
the inning.
Okay. All right.
Twin strand of pair.
We're going top
They're
5
down
here. We
2-1.
should have a bit of a better eye on the batters with the batter's eye, or on the pitch with the batter's eye.
Welcome back.
We take a look at the starter comparison. 4 innings pitched for each. 1 run given up for Luis Castillo. 3 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts compared to 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. So Lopez has struck out a couple more and given up 1 more earned run.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Man,
Oh,
I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's
God
with the
damn.
swing. It's a strikeout.
I
Jorge Polanco
tried to alter what I was
for the
doing, and
Mariners. He's
that
0 for 1.
high fastball
And
has
first
really
offering
given
is
me
fouled
trouble.
off. He swings and fouls one off.
Just throwing it a lot as well. Which, but you would think like I would be timed up on it a little bit more.
In the air, left side.
Drop.
That one gets down for a hit.
There we go,
So they get a man
Polanco.
aboard
Take a little
with
bloop
one
shot
out
in the
single.
left. That'll work.
We don't see this
Now
a whole
batting.
lot anymore
Third
where
baseman,
hitters with
Dylan
2 strikes are willing to
Moore.
shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And now it's going to be Dylan Moore.
Great take.
And ball 1. That was the sweep.
It's also a great take.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And a breaking
That's
ball
fine.
drops
Take the
in
circle
for a strike.
change.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Damn.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Ground ball left side
Fuck
could be 2.
me.
Correa tossed to second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left.
Just
Last half of
no
the fifth
excuse for
coming
this
up.
shit.
It's the Mariners 2 and the Twins 1. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
So
off
here's
for the
Bader
Twins,
now.
the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Close, but called the
Fuck
ball.
off, dude. No way.
And the slider just misses. And another ball.
What are we doing, Castillo?
That one misses.
That didn't miss. That's a fucking strike, dipshit.
Now
Guy at the
batting,
plate was not
the
going to
second
help him out
baseman,
by swinging at something out of the zone.
It wasn't out of the zone.
Julian, the next Twin up to hit. Just missed.
Find the zone, Castillo. Fuck me.
Check swing.
Jesus,
Did he go?
God in
Yes, he
heaven.
did.
Are you out of your mind?
Runner at first. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
I don't even like that fucking location. God damn it.
And I'm sure that's gonna
I can't believe he missed 2. And the call that they gave against Shenton? Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's the left fielder, Jose Azocar. Bader runs. That's in for a strike.
Got him.
Second.
Sit the fuck down.
Got him.
That was not a good throw. Not a
Two
good
down,
throw.
nobody on. Last half of inning
Thankfully,
number
that was a
5.
pretty bad slider.
Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1.
I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Are you kidding me?
Swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Mariners 2 and the Twins 1.
Compose ourselves here. That is a very frustrating inning pitch-wise. I don't know that it negates the walk that we give up.
So a lefty out of the pen, Danny Coulombe.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact.
Yeah, I don't know that it gives up that it changes the walk, but it at least changes the complexion of the at bat. The second missed call was real bad.
Bowl for 2 in this one.
It is a bit of an issue though, because that is the pitcher that we kind of struggle with at times, Castillo. Location just can't dial it in sometimes.
And ball 1 to the right fielder. Some movement in
Danny
the
Colon
bullpen.
coming in here. We're able to chase the starter. You can see now that we're in the top of the 6th, and we can finally see pretty clearly off that batter's eye. Last inning wasn't too bad. There is a weird half streak that comes through. It's very weird. Cutter at 88, a sinker at 93, a slurve at 84, 12-6 at 82, and a 4-seam at 93.
Swings through that one.
Got me with a cutter. That was
2 balls, 1 strike.
going to be early on that fastball. It was just a bad swing.
That one fouled off 2-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first.
It's another strikeout.
1 away on the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there.
That was a really good pitch.
Curveball in the 80s.
Everything was up in the zone, whether it was designed to or not. Everything was up in the top of the zone, and then he threw that big 12-6 curve at 80 out of the zone.
On the corner for a strike.
Gave up
and
on that
it's
pitch a
0-1.
little too
Really
soon.
good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Pulled hard, but it's
Damn.
a foul ball.
Oh, if we straighten that out. 2-homer day for JP.
And
1 ball,
misses
2
inside.
strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, right field.
Down?
Wallner takes
No.
it in for the out. 2 down.
Okay.
The center
I thought that might carry a little bit.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike.
I'm just not seeing this cutter at all. Go,
Swinging a high fly
go,
ball, deep
go,
left field.
go, go, go.
Outta here.
Let's go! It's off the foul pole! Multi-home run game for Julio.
He's
Fuck
done it
yes.
again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 3-1.
Fuck yes. Let's go.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now here is Cal Raleigh.
There we go.
That misses.
Good take.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Damn it. Hey, we get that run back.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Take a timeout. That is a
Before the 1-2,
huge
time is
miss.
called at home plate.
Damn. I still think I'm going to be able to react to a curveball. That's the ultimate and better luck than good.
Down, nobody on.
And got me with
Swing and a
slurve.
miss. Struck
Okay.
him out. That's out number 3.
Follow a magical home run with a
Adds
fucking
to the Seattle
strikeout.
lead.
A lot of
And this is
strikeouts
now
in
a
today's
3-1
game. I think the
ball
fact that we're just
game.
not
It's
able
Major
to
League
get
Baseball,
things
and it's
going
on
early
the show.
is a problem. We have 3 runs, 4 hits. 3 of them are
And
for
welcome back
solo
to the
shots.
For the
Well, we go
twin.
And it's
bottom
just like,
6,
it's
and
just
now
not.
DH.
That's not a good
Castro.
recipe. And we've seen why it's not a good recipe because we've had to
Castillo back to work.
work
That one the other
comebacks.
way, hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's
Against
seen the ball pretty
Boston.
well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he
Struggled
made
against the
solid
Cubs.
contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Next to hit, Royce Lewis. 1 for 2.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been
You,
able
like,
to keep his
needed
pitch
to call
count
that
low,
a strike,
throwing the
yeah.
ball very well right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Robles. And there's 2 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning,
Up
anything
next for the
after that, a
Twins,
hitter or two
the
is
right fielder,
bonus, but
Matt
they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And
Budge.
first offering is fouled off.
No, thank you.
Up the middle. Nice grab. And he beats it. That's a hit.
It was going to be a
Great
red.
try there.
The 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for
It's
the
all good.
next guy.
It's all good.
An infield single
We're
right
fine.
there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You
Oh, my
never
God.
know what might come next as a result.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Next
They
offering.
called
is
it a base
in
hit.
for
It's
strike.
fine.
To the right side. And foul ball. Good job to
Damn.
fight that one off.
Throwing some sliders, like trying to get it to slide a little further out of the
Popped
zone.
up.
Okay, all right.
More. And the inning
Okay.
is over. Twins
So the
wind up
extra base hit
stranded
doesn't
one.
cost us
Score
anything. It's
holds.
not an
It's
error, so
3-1.
that's a double thumbs up there. Then you're looking at 3 offers coming up to start the 7th. Let's get our bullpen set.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Twins.
We're in the 7th.
Johan
We have a new pitcher on the
Duran.
mound. Johan Duran.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now
Leading off for
Luke
Seattle,
Raley.
the designated
Before we get things rolling, it's a bunch of righties. Let's warm up Matt Brash. What is their situation here? We're in a righty line there. Probably don't want to worry about a lefty.
hitter,
Warm up a
Luke.
couple of righties. 102 on a fastball, splitter at 97 and a 12-6 86.
Swing and a miss.
And he went with a splitter at
Strike
93.
0-1.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Right side, Julian throws to first in time, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the
Now
7th.
batter, the left
So
fielder,
digging in, Randy or Rosarena.
Rosarena.
Swing and a miss. It's
We
0-1.
were way out of
Jeez
the...
on that one.
Yeah, way too late.
And a swing and a miss.
Oh, my
0-2
God.
is the count.
That was 15 miles an hour difference. There's just nothing we're going to do.
Goes down looking.
185,
That seemed to be
100.
over as soon as it started.
I-
3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And stepping in for the
I
Mariners,
don't know why they're showing us
Austin
that,
Shenton,
but okay.
who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. High
Fuck
fly
off.
ball, and that one.
How are we early on that? Are you serious?
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that.
Early
This guy's
again?
pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to
No,
think
2 strikes.
in between pitches.
We are
Time escort
absolutely
at the plate.
falling apart.
Maybe an attempt to break up
There's
the rhythm he's
nothing
got
that we
going
are
on the
doing
mound
against
right
this guy.
now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Jeez and God.
Mariners go down
fucking
quietly there
fuck.
as the lead remains 3-1. And we're back.
Leading
And
off
now
for the
Jose
Twins,
Miranda.
the first baseman, Jose Miranda.
Whoops.
In there at the knees. Strike 1.
All right, let's see if we can push Castillo a little bit further. This is not a smart move. There's not really much of a reason for me to do this.
Outside low. Now
That was the pitch I was trying to get against
Really good
Correa, but he kept
slider.
throwing
He's
it
up
in the
there
zone.
Just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
There we go.
Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. A big first out
Now
here in the
batting,
7th
the
via the
catcher.
punch out.
Oh,
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the
Okay.
table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Well,
What
the
was
last
wrong with
10
that
games
pitch?
or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change
Fuck.
in this spot. Luis Castillo
Such a stupid
won't go any
move.
further, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Actually, you know what? It's not that bad. I think it's slightly dumb in this situation, only up a couple of runs. I think the solo home run at least gives us a little bit of wiggle room. If we can try and figure this out, there's one out, so we can see if, you know, we can get somebody to bop out quickly, just something that's on the infield. Yeah. Why didn't you?
And now Bader up to the plate.
Oh boy.
That one
Oh boy.
outside.
Oh boy.
Ball 1. Strike 1.
It is a little more.
One strike.
It's a little hairier because we've just done nothing offensively in a like inconsistent manner. I can't even say that sentence.
On the ground to the left, and that's a foul ball.
Oh boy. Step off. Step off. I did not want to throw that
Off
pitch.
and looks it back to second.
Wasn't really the plan. He's only 35 speed.
And
There
a
we
swing and a
go.
miss. 2 gone now.
There we go.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now it's
Edward.
going to be Edouard Julien.
Julien.
There you see his May and June numbers so far. And that one fouled off.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Jeffers at second with 2 down. That just
Trying to.
misses. And the count 1-2.
I wanted to induce a swing there, obviously. There we go.
And a swing and a
Nicely
miss.
done. Hey, way to go, Brash. Way to get 2 outs.
Third out. That
I'll take that.
situation
Hell yeah.
navigated
So we will head to the top of the
perfection
8th,
by
up
the Mariner
2.
bullpen.
Getting
We
out
look
hit
ahead
by
to inning
this
number
this
8.
Twins team.
It's the
But I
Mariners
wanted
3
to,
and
because
the
we got that
Twins
call on
1.
the inside, so I figured, hey, double up on the fastball. See if we can induce a swing because of the previous call.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
think-
back
I don't-
and a new arm on
If
the
that's a
mound to
ball,
start
I think we
the
go a
inning.
different
Brock
route.
Stewart.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of
Let's
throwing
see what we
strikes.
can do
He's definitely
here.
struggled with free passes this year.
And now for
leading off
Seattle,
for
Jorge
the second
Polanco.
baseman, Jorge.
Four seam at 99, a sweeper at 86, a cutter at 95, and a sinker at 97. Circle change at 90.
Stewart
Ball, that's
goes
outside.
6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And
2
another
balls,
ball.
no
When
strike.
you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Misses
That's a
with
good
the
take.
2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the
3-0.
strike zone. And a strike in there.
We didn't get that benefit at the top of the zone there, game. Step
Now
up.
he steps
got
out as
time.
time is granted. And he deals.
Go.
Drilled in the
Go.
air, high
Go.
and deep
Go.
right field.
Go.
That
Go.
one's back.
Go. ball go. It's a home run. 4 solo shots for the Mariners. It's 4-1. Seattle here in Minnesota, looking for a series win. Our first series win after the switch to that GOAT pitching difficulty.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this.
I thought about going circle there, the contact swing. I called the timeout to see if I could induce the... Typically the game likes to throw it outside the zone
So up next,
after a timeout, but instead it was a cutter right down the middle. Went with just a traditional regular swing, and
on the ground, right side.
fuck.
He'll do it himself.
Hit me on that
First
one, but
out
we were
in
able to at least get the ball out of the zone, out of the ballpark, I should say. I don't know why that looks so ugly.
They're Minnie and Paul, named for the twin cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul.
Now it's the
great.
right fielder, Victor.
If you'd like to put some
Robles.
PS5 textures in this PlayStation
Fly
5
out,
game,
ground
that'd be
out,
kind of cool.
strikeout. In the air, left field.
I know we got to worry about
Over.
how good the cards look and not necessarily like in the game.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
So still a save situation here.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
We'll let it ride. Time.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Not
1 ball,
close with that
2
one,
strikes.
and the count 1-2. Look at
Ooh, plunked him.
There.
He had
All right.
1-2, and he
The
ends
center
up
fielder.
hitting
All
him with
right.
a pitch.
Julio.
And up next for
Julio.
Seattle, Julio Rodriguez.
He's had a good game today. 2 home runs.
This one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swings through that
Too
one for
aggressive.
strike 1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And the 0-2.
1 ball, 2
Inside.
strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
2 balls,
That missed by a
2
lot.
strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got me with a fastball.
Out looking.
Locked me up with that
The
fastball.
Mariners pick up a run.
Oh,
thanks
that
to
is
this
a
homer. It's now
brutal end to
4-1.
that inning.
You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
2 pretty bad swings at the fastballs up out of the zone. And there's just,
Back
it's
in
just
Minnesota
bad.
at the plate, Jose Azocar. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Swing and a drive.
Fuck
Deep
you.
left field. Arozarena going back. Long gone.
Second deck in the left fields.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw
Jesus,
that pitch.
Brash.
Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
This is Willie Castro in there at the knees. Going 1.
We have been in that spot too frequently in this game.
Here the bottom half of the
Fine
8th inning.
game.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next
That
couple
didn't
batters.
go where I wanted it to go at all.
That's off the plate.
Are you serious? You're all over the goddamn place, man.
That one misses.
Oh,
And the
fuck
count is
you.
filled up.
Fuck you.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, out towards right center. Rodriguez on the move to the gap.
Well, hey, I hope you like solo home runs because we've had 6 of them in this game.
Up next for the Twins. the
Royce
third baseman,
Lewis, the next twin up to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. In for a strike, good slider.
Really
Late in the
needed that
game,
call.
Everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Fuck that
Just
slurve.
off
God
the
damn it.
outside edge. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Matt Wallner will hit next. Now fly ball to right center.
Nicely done,
Rodriguez
Julio.
makes the grab on
Nicely
the run.
done. I hit R1 instead of L1, so I think I might have accidentally
Solo
jumped there.
shot for the Twins.
Azokar puts them within
It's now
2.
4-2. This is Mariners baseball on the show.
We're getting out hit here, 6-5 in this one, but we have the lead where it counts, and that is in the runs scored category. Cole Sands coming up here, 39 games, 0-2 record, 3 holds, 48.2 innings pitched to a 4.44 ERA. Strikeout rate is 23.4%. I don't know why I read all those numbers. Usually I do, but I've gotten away from that. Cutter at 93, a 4-seam at 98, a splitter at 90, a slurve at 84, sinker at 97.
First pitch, not close. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Griffin Jacks warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Topa getting loose as well. And another ball.
That's out. 2-0.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. That one lifted to left. Azokar sizes this one up. One away.
Oh, we're just late on it. That we had that. That was going to be a pitch we were going to.
Digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Outside with a breaking ball.
Oh, God. Fucking damn it.
Julian. In plenty of time to first. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. He swings and misses at the
What are we
first
doing?
pitch. 0-1.
What are we doing?
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And it's out of here. Into the
7 solo home runs.
He sends it out
All right,
of here.
so it's still a save situation. We probably should give Munoz some work anyway. We do have Santos up and ready if we need him.
Into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run.
It is weird. This is a weird game. Minnesota's probably a hidden, not like pain in the ass, but like there's no other team that irritates me and drives me more fucking insane than Baltimore does. But Minnesota, we have played funkily in the past.
Hits it out of the ballpark.
For 14 with a 103.4 exit velo.
0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That
There we
misses
go.
the zone,
Nice and
that's
outside.
ball 1. To the
Oh,
right
God.
side.
Well, at least he's 0 for 4
Julian.
with a ground out and 3 strikeouts.
And that's the
All right,
third
so we will go ahead and bring in Munoz anyway. Arozarena. We get one run, give it up, get it right back, and we're up by 3.
It's Major League Baseball on the show.
6 hits, 5 solo home runs. This is not a sustainable recipe. If we could just get anything going, but hey, we got to take the wins where we can. It is one of those things that you're kind of just in the back of your head. You go like, interesting.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andres Munoz.
Now pitching.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one.
Number
You're holding
75.
a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those
Correa?
hitters are going to give you the
You
best
got,
at bats they can.
you got
So
one back in the
it's
bottom of the
always high
second.
stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
I mean, that second deck in left field has had a bunch come their way.
First pitch, and he just misses.
That's unfortunate.
Munoz, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer.
Holding off
and he works in a
Bautista and
sinker.
Miller, tied with Clase. Clase got up to a huge lead.
Slice down the right side.
Yeah. We weren't going to do anything with that anyway.
And that
That
misses.
is pretty
And it's
frustrating.
2-1.
2-1.
And a base hit up the middle.
That's fine. The sequence didn't work the way that I wanted it to.
On the leadoff
We're up by
single.
3, so we're fine. We're fine.
Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see
Now
down in the
batting,
dugout,
the first
players
baseman.
pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Miranda.
There
In
we
the
go.
box now. No balls in a strike.
That's what we need from Munoz. Just adjust where I want.
Just missed.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base. Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but
There we go.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Jeffers in the box with
Seeker
one
doesn't
away
go.
as he takes ball 1. Pitch misses.
Slider
and that's
just
ball 2.
misses.
2-0.
And that drops in for a strike.
There we go.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Needed that swing. Let's go. We'll go slider. This might fill up the count. Ooh, no, it
Lifted
doesn't.
in the air out to left. A Rosarena moving under it.
We're
Hauls
fine.
it in.
We're
and
fine.
There's 2 away.
That was
Good pitch. He
unnecessary.
just kind of had him out in front. on that pitch away and
Unnecessary.
wasn't able to stay closed.
The Twins
Okay.
down to their final out. And next for Minnesota.
These slow
Harrison
1 out at a
Bader.
time innings
Crazy
usually
ball
give
in
us some
there for a
trouble.
strike.
Or maybe not usually, but do give us some trouble. And that's why.
And
Jesus
that's
Christ.
a base hit.
Sean.
And now first and second with 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a
Ooh,
miss.
boy.
Slipped off balance that
No
time.
ball, 2
Big time
strikes.
GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't.
Got him, and that's the ball.
Let's
game.
go!
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a
Man,
little bit of
that
everything.
was a
Timely
dangerous
hitting, runs
pitch.
on the board. Key pitching,
I
defense
pushed that
in certain
outside,
spots.
looking for a
Definitely
swing and
a
miss,
fun
but
one
we
to
were
watch.
able to freeze him on the
And your
outside
final
part of the
score,
plate.
For Chris Singleton and our entire
All
crew
right,
here at
Munoz picks up
MLB The
save
Show.
number 28
Thanks
on
for
the
stopping
season and
by.
helps
I'm
Luis
John
Castillo
Shelby.
improve to
Talk to you soon.
14-0 behind 5 solo home runs. Pablo Lopez drops to 8-5 because his team could only muster 2 solo home runs. We get out hit 8-6, and they bring the tying run to the plate. Yeah, bit of a funky game. This is obviously not a sustainable recipe. We are a team that hits a lot of home runs. When that doesn't come to fruition, when that doesn't happen, it tends to give us trouble. Go back and look at the Boston game. I think there were a lot of home runs in that game, but we weren't able to get people on in a consistent manner to make those extra runs count. I think we got off to a good start in yesterday's game with a couple runners on and a home run to bring them all in. Quickly, it was 3-0. We get the back-to-back jacks at the top of the first. We give up 1 in the bottom of the second. We get 1 more. We give up 1. We get 1. We get 1. We give 1 back. It was just kind of a weird game. Julio Rodriguez, your player of the game, 2 for 4, 2 homers. Polanco, Crawford, and Rosarena all had the home runs. Polanco on a 2 for 3 day. Crawford and Rosarena each with 1 hit. Castillo gets the win, 6.1 innings pitched with 5 hits, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks, 1 earned on his line. Pablo Lopez, 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 earned. Correa and Azocar go deep on both with 2 for 4 days. And then you have Lewis and Jeffers, 1 for 4 with a double. Very odd the way that worked out. A funky game. We play the Twins. It gets a little funky. I kind of put that out there, and then they bring the tying run to the plate, and then it's unnecessary stress, you know? We get, 2 in the first, 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 8th. We give that one back. We get it right back, so we're at least able to respond to what they're doing in some form or fashion. And we get a win and a series win, 4-0, 8-0, 5-2. We'll see what we can do tomorrow at 12:10 Pacific time. 6 p.m. Pacific time is what you need to worry about. We'll see if we can get some more base runners on. We did have to deal with Byron Buxton today. Yeah, I don't know. It just it feels like it was just kind of a weird game. For some reason, it has Pablo Lopez listed as the starter for the Minnesota Twins tomorrow. I don't know why. 8-5 with a 2.51 ERA. Bryce Miller 8-2 with a 2.50 ERA. That's your pitching matchup for tomorrow. For right now, let's rip a pack. 60 of these. I just got one for logging in for 9 days or whatever it is. Cool. Love it. Oof. Goodness gracious. Hey, Bryce Miller. Bryce Miller's a 72 overall? Why do I have 3 of him? Okay. Well, there you have it. Not a great pack, but a funky game. And then I don't even know who the starter is going to be for tomorrow because it's Pablo Lopez. We're going to have a funky lineup. What is that lineup going to look like? You can find out tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel. Subscribe where the gameplay is. Ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Playlist updates every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And you can check out something, the Sportings video, maybe a classic Beeb and Me video. Who knows? Check it out up there. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Good sports. Go Mariners. Have a great rest of your night. Goodbye.